of the narrow road, and those who've gone before us line the way, cheering on the faithful, encouraging the weary, their lives a stirring testament to God's sustaining grace. Surrounded by so great a cloud of witnesses, let us run the race not only for the prize, but as those who've gone before us, let us leave to those behind us the heritage of faithfulness passed on through godly lives. Oh, may all who come behind us find us faithful. May the fire of our devotion light their way. May the footprints that we lead them to believe, and the lives we live inspire them to obey. Oh, may all who come behind us find us faithful. Hopes and dreams have come and gone, and our children sift through all we've left behind. May the clues that they discover and the memories they uncover become the light that leads them to the road we each must find. Oh, may all who come behind us find us faithful. May the fire of our devotion light their way. May the footprints that we lead them to believe, and the lives we live inspire them to obey. Find us faithful. May the fire of our devotion light their way. May the footprints that we lead them to believe, and the lives we live inspire them to obey. Oh, may all who come behind us find us faithful. Oh, may all who come behind us find us faithful.
School on Wheels. Absolutely.
Charity Guild.
The Charity Guild.
Brockton, Notionwood.
Brockton, Notionwood, the camps, yeah. Families. There's faithful ministry to families. Generations of families that you represent. That is ministry.
The Inshigo Women.
The Women's Circle, the Inshigo Women.
Many missions.
Love Gifts and lots of other, Heifer Project and lots of other ministries through the Women's Guild, the Inshigo Circle, absolutely.
Thank you, Gary Perkins.
All of the saints, all of the people that have made up this congregation over time. We celebrate them when we celebrate this ministry. We celebrate not just them as people, but them as servants of the Most High God. Celebrate them as faithful communicators of the faith to each other, to their children, to their grandchildren. There is a rich legacy of faith in this place. You're going to say something else?
All the pastors that we've had, the interim ministers.
Those who have led you in the faith and taught and worked with you. Those who sat around Bible studies with you, learning from one another.
There wasn't only Intro Circle, they had 5 or 6 women's circles.
Name them.
I don't, Progressive, I remember Progressive.
Progressive.
Kamali.
Kamali.
I don't remember.
Y'all were good at naming things, I have to say.
Don't ask me really easy things.
They had Young at Heart.
Young at Hearts, yeah. Social groups. This is a fellowship of people who did life together. That is part of being the community of faith, is doing life together. And that is another important part of the faith tradition that we celebrate and we give thanks for. And we know who we give thanks to. We give thanks to the God that has led the way, every step of the way. The God who has been a presence here, in, through, and among all of you, and your families, and your friends. Those who still see this as their home, even though they live thousands of miles away. I have to admit that that's a remarkable characteristic of this church. The people who live in Denver and who live in Florida, who still, when they think about where their church home is, they think First Baptist Church of Brockton. That is 143 years of ministry. And so this morning, I don't know how it's going to go, honestly.
That's what squirrel is.
That would just add some new levels of excitement.
Maybe he could come and actually open it.
Squirrel! Where are you? So, I do ask that you pray that we don't injure ourselves while we do this. I can already see that whoever enclosed it was a craftsperson. I'm going to ask Peter to help me, if at the least for moral support and at the most for a strong arm.
Well, I do think that we should have Rick come up with his with the hammer.
I have the tools here. We'll give it a go.
But I think Rick should come and help.
We'll add staff as we...
Because they don't realize that if they'd asked me to do anything that's with a hammer, that's a big mistake right there.
Y'all could sing if I had a hammer. Okay, let's see how it goes. Peter, let's just see how it goes.
Where is it even?
So I think this is the cover.
You can tap it.
Yeah, that's...
This is really
It's
nice.
not taped or screwed or anything, or
It's
nailed.
glued. It's actually like plastic to plastic bonded. Oh, maybe put your safety glasses on.
Ooh. We have an opening.
Turn the edge. You want that edge? Oh, this could take a while.
It's convenient that it's all falling in the same place.
Yeah. You want me to turn it? You can have this edge.
I just think that unfortunately it's going to be needed to, we're going to need to go all the way around.
Wow.
Hey. See, we seriously have a lot of mess here.
Oh, we have a vacuum. Maybe a shop vac would be better.
The pieces are getting bigger.
Yeah.
Take it back. want me to turn it up on one side? So you can
Yeah,
hear
you know,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Together.
Maybe it's better.
The first time I hit my hand, Rick, you had
That would be all. Want to stick a dynamite?
C4, just like the Gophers. Try another side. Just keep.
wonder if we just smashed it from the top.
Melanie, Richard Monquist would have been the minister here.
When this was done?
Right.
Yeah.
In 77.
There's a newspaper clipping that has been laminated. I'll put that out as well, so you can see it. They did preserve the newspaper clipping from the 100th anniversary.
One of the things I noticed on that newspaper clipping was, there's a picture of Brad and Dot Hurd and Frank and Dot Hunter.
Oh, wow.
I think they had something to do with this.
Wait.
I'm making progress. Ooh. Something's happening. Make sure this gets put in the article, in the enterprise.
Yeah.
Bradstreet destroy the bottom.
I think that's progress, Peter. Let's flip it up one more time. So if anybody's in touch with Reverend Malmquist and he knows something about this glue, you can mention to him.
He didn't remember that it was even done, because we talked to him about it. Yeah, I just remember it.
Oh.
No.
Nice, Peter, nice. That's just so far, so. I can hold it out so you can get rid of that.
It's actually all,
Is it coming out?
it's all open on this side.
Yes. So one more flip here. Is it this side that's open?
Yeah.
All right. Flip one. Who's coming for you, Tim?
Who got that?
Gee, we're gonna have to vacuum before your service.
All right, it's gonna be a, can we lay it down?
All right. Didn't they?
No, that doesn't work, except to squeeze my hand.
We're so close. I don't have brute strength to be enough to pull it off.
Yeah.
You want to come and give us a brute strength hand, honey?
All right.
down to the corner if you want to try lifting, maybe? Yeah, that's what we're asking for you to come and help us pry back.
And make it a good picture.
Alright,
All right,
that's
now,
good enough.
yeah.
That's good enough, we're in.
Well, they don't make aluminum foil like this anymore.
Wow. Okay, that's it.
Show's over. No.
Alright, so I guess we're gonna need to just describe what's in here.
That's the church covenant.
Church covenant.
Here's a letter, April 11, 1977, to the congregation of the First Baptist Church of Brockton. Congratulations on the anniversary of your congregation. It is a pleasure to send my very best wishes to all of you and to join in your prayers for continued spiritual strength for all Americans. Signed, Jimmy Carter.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
This was what the million dollars now.
And there's a citation from the state.
A citation from the Commonwealth of Massachusetts State Senate. Be it known that the Massachusetts State Senate hereby extends its congratulations to the First Baptist Church of Brockton in recognition of its 100th anniversary. And be it further known that the Massachusetts Senate extends best wishes for continued success. Signed by Kevin Harrington, Edward O'Neill. Okay, I can't read the next one. May 18th, 1977.
Oh, their birthday.
Alright, so I suppose what we could do would be easier, maybe. There's a list here of everything that's in the box.
Oh, that's a good thing.
So, there's, let me tell you what they are, if Melanie comes across anything that I've... There's a picture of the first, the church at Warren Avenue in Belmont. Warren Avenue in Belmont Street. Now, where is that picture? That's not... The first church was on one corner of Warren Avenue and Belmont Street.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't think I knew that.
yeah, I heard that.
There's Sunday school photo pictures.
Oh, thank you. I was thinking-
Oh, it's the cake on the 100th anniversary.
That's kind of stale now. You know, you couldn't hear me before?
No, not great.
They can hear me on the sidewalk now.
Yeah,
All right.
All right, there's supposed to be a list of choir members in here, a list of church school teachers and offices, the annual meeting reports for 1977, which were held on January 29th, 1978. There is a Women's Fellowship booklet, Church Pictorial Directory, Brockton Directory by the Brockton Historical Society. We've already seen the copy of the letter from President Carter, copy of the proclamation from Anna Buckley. There's a $2 bill in here. Where is it?
There's a bulletin from 1906.
Wow. Very tiny.
I feel like I should have gloves on. Probably should have.
There's also a 1976 coin in here.
Oh my gosh.
You know what's really exciting in this box is actually a tape recording.
There is a tape recorder.
There's a tape recorder in
This
here
is-
because they figured you would have no cassette recorder.
This is the calendar from February 19th, 1899.
What else you got? Actually, a newsletter?
There are newsletters and bulletins from different times. I actually can't tell. Oh, a hymnal. Book of Praise, 1898.
Cool.
This is the hymnal from 1898.
What else you got?
Ah,
I'm
there's-
sorry that we're having all the fun of it.
Here's the $2 bill.
Oh, that was mine. I put that in there. That's all I could afford back then.
Here. Here's the current membership list from 1976. Membership list, 1976. Y'all are gonna have to come peruse up here.
Maybe next Sunday we can.
Oh. This is Thanksgiving Day, 1908.
Oh,
Wow.
At church?
What would be
What's the
right?
picture of?
What's the picture of?
I'm trying to figure that out.
Lots of
Could be groundbreaking.
people, possibly. It looks like a stone building to me. If anything, it's construction.
Is that when the church on the corner of West Elms?
West Elm and Warren Avenue.
Very possibly. The construction definitely looks like it's granite, stone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that probably is.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Directory of the First Baptist Church of Brockton from 1901.
Oh.
right.
People must have had good eyes back then.
They didn't waste ink.
You did.
Yeah.
It was the typical of your food.
Oh, we're rich.
Why?
This note entitles the holder to the ownership of one brick in the First Baptist Church of Brockton.
Oh.
Do it again.
I'm great.
Congratulations.
That one right there.
Find some kind of certificate we can,
Yeah.
some stocks maybe?
Yeah.
Okay, this one was taped together, but it looks to be the same. Maybe an original. One was secured to cardboard,
We
the other.
can probably figure out now that the pictures that she showed that looked like construction in 1908 would have been the new building.
Yeah.
Because the building, okay, good. The building on the corner of Warren Avenue and West Elm was dedicated in 1910.
Yeah.
So that sounds about right for a time frame, 2 years to build.
Newspaper article about leaving the old building, going to the new.
Is that the old building?
Organ recital, 1899. I'm guessing you weren't there for that.
I don't think so.
You should have pulled that out before, you could have done it. You could have repeated all that music.
There you go.
That's a great idea. That's okay. I'm bringing this to
You notice it doesn't say anything about singing.
Evening prayer. Yeah, solo. Sorry, buddy, you're out of luck. There is a solo here.
What year is that? Is that the one that?
1899. I don't know. I can't hear. Ave Maria. You have to sing Ave Maria.
Oh, there's a program, I'd like to see that. There's a program from a family night talent show that we did in May of 1977.
Proclamation Productions.
What is that great parade? I saw that on the list.
Great Parade.
Oh, there's cassettes of the Great Parade too, April 24th, 1977. Cassettes of the anniversary banquet.
Okay.
I hope they didn't leave the batteries in this cassette player, that's all I can say.
Yeah.
Were there batteries back then?
Yeah,
Did they have a bicycle that they?
yeah, right.
1940. There's a lot of bulletins here from all kinds of different time periods. There's a recital. Lynn Schuler and William Merrill had a recital. A magazine of some sort. The quilt.
Oh, that's when they made the quilt.
Yeah, that was cool. That's actually, there's a picture of that in the newspaper article as well.
Wow.
So, out of respect for your time, I just realized it's 10 past. So, what I'd like to do is pause, sing our closing hymn, give the benediction, and then allow you to peruse. We're going to spread the stuff out so you can see it, okay? Does that work for all of you? Out of respect for your time, I think that's only fair.